Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Spectator in the Zone postgame show. Ellie Schultz here with Miles Simmons. Another tough loss for the Lions today.
Yeah, sure was, especially on homecoming with every great crowd. You know, a lot of special guests in attendance. Patriots owner Robert Kraft, also Bill Campbell.
Right, but unfortunately, again, just like last weekend and just like last year at homecoming, Lions had a fourth quarter lead that they were not able to hold on to as Dartmouth put together quite a drive there at the end. 1 minute and 31 seconds on 8 plays. They got 91 yards. Ryan McManus made 4 catches on that drive for the Big Green.
Yes, he sure did. And after the game, Alex Park really talked about how McManus is developing into one of the top flight receivers in the Ivy League, and we saw exactly why.
Right, and the Big Green offense really just showed a lot of dynamism, a lot of different ways they can beat you. In the first quarter, they ran the ball really well with Dominic Pierre, and Columbia really did not, in the first quarter, do a good job on offense.
No, they didn't. They had 14 plays and only had 8 yards out of them, and it only got 1 first down.
Right.
It's tough. It's really tough to start out a game like that.
Mm-hmm. The Lions did manage to get things going a little bit later on. A touchdown in the second quarter.
Yes, Sean Brackett was actually 7 of 10 in the second quarter, and then he did get that touchdown on the drive.
Right, and that gave the Lions a 10-7 halftime lead. Then in the third quarter, on the first possession, it looked like the Big Green was really starting to click, but got the field goal blocked, and then later they did put up a touchdown. Then later on in the third quarter, and then Columbia put up a touchdown of its own on a 14-yard run by junior running back Marcos Garrett.
Yeah.
That put the Lions up with 2:46 to play, and the crowd was really into it.
Yes, it was.
You could see that the light blue faithful were dying for a win here, but unfortunately, like we mentioned earlier, that Dartmouth drive really took the crowd out of the game and put Dartmouth in a position to win. Actually, though, at the very end there, things got a little bit interesting.
Yeah, they did. After Dartmouth put up that touchdown, they got an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty on the play. I think they spiked the football. They were celebrating in the end zone, what have you. So that backed them up 15 on the kickoff.
Right.
Kicked it off from the 20, and it went out of bounds. So that put the Lions at the 50-yard line with, what was it, just under a minute left to go?
Just over a minute,
Over a minute left? Yeah. And then the Lions actually ended up with a 3rd and 30. They had a holding penalty, a sack. And whenever it's 3rd and 30, I mean, that's tough.
There's really not very many plays for that. So, unfortunately, another tough loss for the Lions, but the season does go on.
Absolutely.
They have another big game next weekend here at Baker Field against Yale, so we'll see you there next weekend.